Okay, so I have a tiny crochet hack that I want to show off. So if you know how to crochet, you know that you start with a slip knot, right? That's how you start your foundation chain, or really every project starts with a slip knot. But what if you didn't need a slip knot? Okay. What you can do instead of a slip knot, just go under your yarn and twist your needle towards you. Just go under the yarn and then turn your needle towards you in 360 degrees, right? You get a little twist of yarn. You get the yarn will twist underneath, right? Okay. Grab that little twist. Grab that little twist with your middle finger and thumb, and then you can pull a chain through. Okay? You can pull through. And that is your first stitch. Okay? No slip knot. Just chain. Pull a couple more through here so I can have a nice example to show off. Okay. Okay, I know my chain looks terrible, but whatever. Okay, so there, as you saw, I made a little crochet chain without using a slip knot. Okay, I'm gonna take a closer look here at the end here, and you can see that the tail end just comes through this last loop. Quick foundation chain anatomy lesson. A foundation chain is made up of 2 legs in the front and then a bump in the back. Okay, so this last little loop is not a stitch. Okay, the last stitch is, let me get this over here so I can show you. The last stitch on this is these 2 here are the legs, and then that in the back, that is the back bump. Okay, just like if I go into here, there's 2 legs there, and then there's the back bump in the back. Okay, same thing here on the very end. 2 legs in the front, back bump in the back. Okay, and that back bump, just because it curves around, it looks like an extra stitch. It's not a stitch. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, why would you want to do this? You probably don't want to do it. It's a little fiddly to start with, because if you're not careful, you can accidentally, if you're not careful, you can accidentally pull that first stitch tight into a knot. If you're not careful. But it's just a slip knot, but it's kind of bulky. It's bulkier than a regular slip knot, so you just gotta be careful not to pull it. But if you do use it, your project will have a corner like this, which is, I don't know if you can see that. Basically, there's no knot. There's a simple loop here in the corner that your tail comes out of, right? And you can weave that tail in, and it's basically a perfect corner with no slip knot bump or, nothing showing. If I show you this other sample I made, you can see the slip knot in the corner, and that's pretty much always going to be visible. But with the knotless foundation chain, you can avoid having a slip knot. Like I said, it's probably not worth the effort, but if you ever wanted to, you could. And that's all.